We're in Jamestown.
And we can't record video.
So this is gonna be a short video. So we just finished all the exhibits and basically just goes over the entire history of Virginia. From prehistory and the Powhatan Indians, and then the arrival of the Virginia Company, which was a private company that wanted to turn a profit by finding valuables over here, but they failed miserably. And when they failed, they turned it over to British government. British government sent people, they figured out how to grow tobacco. Tobacco turned into a huge cash crop, made the place wildly successful. They created more settlements so they can grow more tobacco. And then they created a government here, and the government turned into the General Assembly, which still exists in Virginia today. And now you're caught up. Oh, and it talked about Pocahontas and John Smith too, and that was kind of interesting. And now we've come outside the exhibit. We're gonna go check out Jamestown Fort.
We're gonna go see a ship.
So this is Jamestown Fort, which I'm really excited about because when I was in elementary school, I made a project and I built this fort. So this is the governor's house behind us. This place is kind of small. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. You?
Yeah.
It's really cool. As you walk around Jamestown, they've got a lot of the people just demonstrating how life was here and doing little demonstrations and experiments.
Yeah, so like cooks and blacksmiths, and bread only took 20 minutes, still crazy.
Clay oven.
Is that real bread that you just made?
That is real bread.
That's cool.
Ourselves.
Is it heavy?
It's not comfortable. One-handed.
One-handed.
Would you be able to fight in that?
I'm ready for battle. I feel like I could fight in this, but I don't know how well I'd be protected because I think I would lose an arm. This is the armory?
Guardhouse.
The guardhouse. This was the church. There's the pulpit. I think we're in a normal person's house now. That's a normal person's bedroom. This is kind of cool. You can shut the windows. It's like a storage shed. So in my project in elementary school, what I did is I took an entire box of matches and I cut off the tips, and then I built this fence out of the matchsticks that went all around the whole model there. That was the part that I remembered the most. I actually remember nothing about the actual history of Jamestown, but I do remember making that fence. Because then afterwards we had all these tips of matches, and we put them into a cat food tin can, and then we lit them all on fire at the same time, and it was so cool. So Grant from the King of Random, if you're watching, you should totally do that for the next project because it's really cool. What have we here, Eve?
This is the largest. This is something Susan.
The Susan Constant?
Yeah, that one.
Nice. So there'd be 54 passengers on this deck alone. And the cargo deck is below. Somebody's up top steering the ship. Right? It's Isa.
This would be horrible to be in for 4 months. Oh goodness.
It's a bedroom? I think it is a bedroom.
I was really afraid something was going to be back there.
It's kind of tiny. Yeah, I think you'd be a good pirate. This is definitely the biggest of the ships, but it is still pretty tight.
Is that one?
This is a really cool place. I love how everything is interactive.
Yeah, I got to see our ship.
Next to the settlement is the Powhatan Indian village. This actually looks more comfortable than the Jamestown Settlement. And a little fire here. Oh, this is like a bunk.
It's It's hot out there.
It is.
But it's fun.
We're gonna end this here in the air conditioning. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool and informational. If you want to learn about how America started, this is it.
Yeah, it's fun because it's really interactive, and there are, you know, quizzes around the exhibits, and then like you can go raise sails and steer the ship out there, and
yeah, super informative. Highly recommended. And we're heading up to DC next, so lots more adventures up there, and then 4th of July in Philly.
yes.
We're gonna have some fun coming up, so make sure you subscribe. And we'll see you on the road. Bye.